Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. I'm super happy because it's a big surprise today. A lot of you were asking Giuseppe, where is Mo? Where is El Tactico? We want the videos. Why are you not doing it? Because the last time was versus Barcelona. We need the videos. I even heard some strange stories like Mo and Giuseppe, they are in a big fight and don't speak to each other anymore. Guys, chill down, chill down. Ciao Mo, how are you doing?
Ciao Giuseppe. I'd like to say to everyone, I was extremely busy with work because it's the end of the year and I needed to wrap up a lot of things, and that's why I couldn't. Like I was finishing working like every day around 2, 3 a.m. and then waking up and starting again at 8. So it was crazy, and yeah, I didn't have time at all.
It's important to remember to the people, guys, we are doing it for fun. It's a hobby, and sometimes life has priority. But for the people that are joining for the first time the channel, so what we are doing with Mo El Tactico, that you can find on Twitter at Chahali, you can go, you can find him easily, you can speak with him when he's free. We'll answer always. We are going through a bit of history, then we do the expected 11, what we think that can be. We will go through the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and the threat of the game, what can happen. That's really important. If you love tactics, if you want to know about the tactics already before, go watch this video. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe, because look at that number, 9,930. We are so close to reach 10,000. I hope we can do it for the last game of the season. But now we start immediately. Mo, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do it.
So we start with a bit of history.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Okay,
have
so I
showed me
picked
that
this
one.
picture. Can you tell me what's in common between all those?
Well, I think I know, Mo. I think you are speaking about players that played for both teams.
Yeah.
Chiesa, Bernardeschi, Baggio. Then we see another one. Who's that other one?
So that's Sergio Cervato. He was a player in the 50s. Everyone thought that Fiorentina fans, they hated Juventus because of Baggio and all that. No, it dated way back since the 50s. Back then, in the 50s, you had Juventus with Boniperti, you had Milan, who was really strong, and you had Fiorentina. They won a Scudetto back then. Cervato was like a leader, he was really important, and he was sold to Juventus. He was a defender who scored also goals.
There are a lot of players. I don't know if people at home they already identified other ex players, but we have Quadrado,
Yeah,
Chiellini,
yeah.
Lirola. We have a lot of players that played in
Luca
both teams.
Toni,
I
Felipe
hope
Melo.
I hope that tomorrow we can see a goal of Chiesa, or maybe a last goal with Juventus of Bernardeschi. Let's see. I'm curious about that. Will Bernardeschi play more? That's a good question.
uh, let's look at that. I'll tell you in a bit the formation. But
First, you want to talk about the ranking?
yeah, let's look at the ranking to put everything in perspective. So Juventus were third, only 4 points behind Milan. It's an improvement. We have more wins, that's for sure. But you have Inter Milan that's not stopping their streak as well. You have AC Milan that's also doing well. So we need to catch up. January, it's really important that we become first because February we're going to start again the Champions League. So we need to get all 3 points today. Fiorentina, they're doing really bad. They've been losing a lot of games or tying 1-1. So I don't see them not relegate to Serie B, but very close.
Mm,
I don't. Although they have very interesting players, old
they
but interesting.
they changed with from Iachini to Prandelli. It's not working at the moment. I was hearing also David Amoyali was saying that for him He was sure Iachini will go back because he's more a trainer of relegation. I hope that we can help them even more to go towards that relegation so that they can change. But let's speak about that after the game tomorrow. Expected
Yeah.
formation, Mo. I'm curious to see if you put Bernardeschi in it or not.
Well, this time I did two formations for Juventus. It's something new I'm trying. This is when they go forward, how it's
Okay.
going to look like. You have Bonucci, De Ligt, Danilo at the back, Danilo pushing a little bit more to the front, helping with some nice through passes. And I put Chiesa from one side and Quadrado on the other. I did not put Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi would come in second half. In the middle, I put the three. So now Pirlo, I think he likes that. He likes having three midfield.
Yeah.
The Ramsey is not there. I put Rabiot instead of him because like we've been hearing a lot. Okay, Ramsey maybe he's not gonna play and this and fitness and all that. So I picked Rabiot. Rabiot was not the great Rabiot we saw at the beginning of the season, but I think he needed some rest, and he got that. And up front, Ronaldo and Morata.
And then you have a second formation.
Yeah. So now when they go back, it becomes a 4-4-2, a classical 4-4-2. So you have McKennie and Quadrado from one side, Danilo and Chiesa from the other. And you have Rabiot and Bentancur on the same line, helping Bonucci and De Ligt. Morata would be a little bit behind Ronaldo. Ronaldo would receive those long passes and run.
I really like that hybrid formation. It was quite difficult for me in the beginning to understand it, but we are really ultra offensive. Ultimately, it's really crazy when you see how much we are able to penetrate that the box. That's super exciting actually because we're never able to do it. I
Yeah.
agree with you. Arthur is at home. Dybala will be there probably on the bench, but they will test tomorrow morning. And I think Rabiot will play as well. I totally agree with the formation, and I heard also that Alexandro might be resting. What about Fiorentina, Mo?
Yeah. So Fiorentina, they're also going to play 3-5-2. Uh, and then when they defend, it becomes like a five, actually. The main players we should look at are Castrovilli, very interesting midfielder. Ribéry, if he's in form, and Milenkovic, I like as well. He's a good defender. So these are the threats.
I really like Milenkovic, really great player. He would be perfect in the system of Pirlo. It would
Yeah.
be the perfect one. Absolutely, yes. Um, Okay, so now we are in a great moment of tactics. What are the
Yeah.
strengths? What because I know they are not in a great position. You talk about it in the ranking, but they have some strengths, right?
Oh, of course, of course. So strength, Ribéry, we saw he's normally on the left, but he goes a lot on the right. So Ribéry is a uh, right-footed player, and he knows how to penetrate and dribble and do those passes. Like strong passes, and he's able to find players in the box. Even when they're not inside the box, you're going to see a lot of exchanges between Ribéry and Biraghi from one side or Ribéry and Venuti from the other side. So we're going to see those playing a really important role in the attack. Here's another example. Ribéry, same thing. He goes there. Castrovelli is there. He shoots. He did not score, but I've also seen without Ribéry, they do the same thing. And Castrovelli is able to shoot from far and score, actually. So he's good at penetrating him and Bonaventura. So we need to watch out for these two.
Okay, so they have always a player that is creating confusion with dribbling, and then pay attention to the man that is able to unmark himself. Is that the
Yeah,
lesson I have to take care of? Okay.
yeah,
But we
exactly.
have the Ligt, huh? The Ligt is crazy. He's a wall. He's the wall.
For sure. But he's going to play the other side. So he's going to switch places with Vlahovic all the time.
Mo, Delict is everywhere.
For sure. That's true. Now let's go to their weakness. Weakness is their defense. They have Cáceres and Pezzella, who are not really good. We know Cáceres really well. Cáceres, to me, he's not a defender. He's more of a right back,
Mm,
and he lost a lot his form. So you see, there is huge gap between the defenders, and they're able to penetrate. Like the other players from the other team, they're able to penetrate and get the ball rolling between the defenders there. And then you see here, like Milinkovic is not able to stop the ball. So
that
this is something really important that we can take advantage of.
they have other weaknesses.
They have another weakness as well, and headers. When you have a strong player in the middle here, like Okaka, so you can score with your head. And this is against when it was, you see, Udinese, you have all their defenders of Fiorentina in the box, and Cáceres there, Milenkovic there, Biragi there, and still.
Mm.
You're going to see
You
that.
clearly see that what you were saying in the previous image, that organization in defense is not their strong skill. What we are trying to do from three, going back and form that four-man defense, because we are learning and we are going quicker and quicker now. We
Yeah,
are faster in understanding when and when not. We clearly see now with Fiorentina, with the images that you pick, that they are quite easy to score. And then here we see the goal of Okaka to finish it.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, good one, because I believe we have some opportunities. If I understand and if I'm looking at Juve how we are playing today, I believe we can do something, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. So I picked for the first weakness. I picked an opportunity here that was against Atalanta. I really like that play. You see, Danilo, he went all the way up and he found some space that McKinney is really good at penetrating. McKinney went in the middle and was able to get the ball. And you're gonna see how Morata behind would move as well. This is really important. So here, McKinney, he passes the ball to the back, and Morata is able to take it, but unfortunately, Morata did not score. But this is the kind of penetrations like we need to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
I selected one without Ramsey because Ramsey is really good at providing those passes. We have other options, so that's for sure. And obviously, the header of Okaka inspired me to put the header of Ronaldo. So
What
tomorrow we're gonna have Ronaldo, Morata. We should provide them with crosses.
What a header! What a header of Cristiano Ronaldo! Eh? It was crazy. Eh? You know that he did it the first time versus Sampdoria on the 18th of December 19, and
Yep.
then he did it versus who did we play?
Parma.
Parma, the 19th of September 20. So it's amazing because it was like one day difference. I really
Yeah.
love that one. It was
Yeah.
a really nice one. And who do we have to pay attention to?
So I picked Ribery. Ribery, he's really old. He's injury prone. He's not always in form, but when he is inside the box, he can dribble. He can, like provide key passes. He can score. He has like a really good foot. I remember Ribery since Marseille. Like I watched him since he was a young kid playing with Trezeguet and Henry and Zidane and all these guys, and with the national team. So Ribery has always, I always liked Ribery. The problem, what he can cause also, which is really important, and we have to watch out for that. Specifically, Cuadrado, Artur, Rabiot, is that Ribery he can cause a penalty.
Mm,
So we have to watch out for that. I've seen the few penalties that were given to Fiorentina. Ribery was really crucial for some of these.
That's why I'm okay that Alexandro is not there, because even if Alexandro is playing on the left and normally Ribery is on the opposite, I'm okay because Alexandro is a bit prone to create some mistakes and giving some penalties to the other ones. Mo, it's the moment that we all love, the prediction time. Mo, what do you think?
3-0.
3-0, and we finish the year in a beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's I'm confident about tomorrow's game. I think we're gonna play really well. There is more understanding between the players, and I'm hoping that starting from January, they're gonna have fresh legs. They're gonna be relaxed and all that, and they can play the way they played against Parma and Barcelona all the time. We don't want to see the high and low between games. We want consistency.
Tomorrow Rabiot is score. You will see.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel it. If he starts tomorrow, Rabiot scores. Uh, Mo, amazing. Thank you. Was really nice. Was a surprise because I was not even expecting it that we would record it. I was already thinking in 2021. So it was amazing. Thank you for your availability. That's a great one. I don't know if I see you before. No, probably not, because it's the last game of the year. So I wish you already in advance an amazing Christmas, but also an amazing end of the year. And we will message for the new year.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mo. And for the people here, don't forget, go on Twitter, follow that guy here at Chehali. He deserve it. Thank you, Mo. I leave you as always, closing the channel. Thank you for everything, Mo. Ciao.
Ciao. So thank you, everyone. I hope you liked what I presented this year in 2020. I know it's been a tough year for everyone. I hope you like this analysis. So I wish you all, for those celebrating, a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone, Happy Hanukkah. So happy holidays to everyone. Thank you and see you next year. Ciao.